show you what if y'all remember seeing that show I Pet Goat where those three military aircraft went over like a. I'm gonna show you this video that I took over at my house. It was right down by a road on my house, and I'll show you. You can watch this. What I was walking down the road, and here comes these. No, that's frequencies right there. That's the frequencies over my house. That's an angel, all sky and the frequency. Let me just go do that. Right here's the planes, the three planes at the military center. Hey, people, here comes three planes. Y'all watch this. I had my phone. That's the only thing I could record with. They sent three black type military planes. I was walking down the road. And there comes a plane. Y'all can see I leveled up to get it right across me. And there's a star up there going on right at that time. And there goes the plane. And so I put down there, and then I hear another plane coming. And you'll see there are different airplanes. You can tell here right there it comes. It's in a little different spot. A military type plane. There's number two. Kind of like the I Pet Goat thing, where the three planes come over. Now here comes another plane. I heard another one coming, and there were three of them. So that come over in a different spot. So you can tell there are three different aircrafts. They leveled up to get over the top of me. I was walking down the road. So, they target me since I was in the 6th grade. I had one girl follow me to 4 schools in 3 different states. The third time she was at the school, when I would go there, when I moved around a lot. So the third time she went around, I turned around there. She sat behind me, a couple people behind me in the same row. I turned around and said, "What are you doing here?" She said, "I don't know. We just moved here." I said, "Does your dad drive a truck?" Or she said, "No, he works for the military." Well, she ended up following me to one more school. And then this was in Lawton, Oklahoma, and Mineral Wells, Texas, and Garner, Texas, and Millsaps, where she followed me to these schools that I was going to. So anyway, the military's been watching me since I was in the 6th grade. They have spent millions and millions of dollars monitoring me all this time. And when I was going to Oklahoma City, I'd get on a certain interstate for 6 miles and 4 cop cars. Most of the time it was 4. Sometimes it'd just be 3 cop cars would get around me and escort me about 6 miles. They'd done that about 10 times in a row. My mom finally said, "What are they doing?" I said, "I don't know. Who do they think I am? I'm just an old country boy, And so I started putting stuff together. And without that gematria, I believe God helped me with that gematria to identify myself. Because it's been hid from us, been hid from everybody up and down Highway 71. You're one of the lost tribes of Israel, or several of the lost tribes of Israel, and they don't want you knowing it. They're trying to stop God from waking up his tribes. And you may not even know that you're one of the tribes of Israel, but if you've started seeing things, to wake you up to, different strange kind of things, well, you're one of those tribes of Israel, part of that bloodline. And it matters what bloodline you are. If you don't believe me, go ask. When you get to heaven, go ask all those Jews that Hitler killed if their bloodline matters. Your bloodline is the most important thing in this world. And lately, they have mingled other things with our blood, and it ain't good. When God said to Cain, where's your brother? Cain says, "I'm not my brother's keeper." God says, "Well, his blood is crying out to me from the ground for justice." So that's still alive. That DNA is still alive. Even after it leaves a body and goes into the ground or whatever, that DNA is still alive. And just imagine if you get that mixed in with yours. That's one thing about the Jehovah's Witness I agree with. Don't give me nobody else's blood. Like if I get in a wreck or something like that, let me go on. I don't want that stuff mixed in with me, because it mixes in with your, it gets mingled together is what the Bible calls it. Well, if you've got somebody else's that's been done to you, well, their DNA is crying out through your body. Just like the Bible says, the blood cried to me from the ground, so it's still alive. That's just, all right, I'm going to end this video. Wow. I guess it's still going. Let me check here. I'm going to end this one here and see.